Hey guys, I'm Molly Freebird, personal trainer and fitness specialist, mental health advocate. I've been doing personal training and fitness for over a decade, and now I wanted to talk with people who actually not only work on their fitness, but how they stay whole and balanced. My social media is Body by Malaika. You can find me on social media platforms, Molly Freebird also. In today's conversation, I'm speaking with musical genius, in my opinion, Mighty Mystic. Right now they're doing a worldwide tour, and I was privileged to have a conversation with him, sit down with him candidly after watching his show. I was just blown away, and I had to get an interview with him, and I am grateful that he was able to let me experience his energy through our conversation. So sit back, stay tuned, and listen to the words and wisdom of Mighty Mystic, where he will do some freestyle music in our video as well. I had to ask him to say a few lines, and I am going to put together a few of his compilations in the video. I have some favorites, and I'm a fan, and so I hope you are too. And stay tuned, sit back and enjoy our candid conversation and great chemistry between me and artist Mighty Mystic. Oh, by the way, they're on tour right now, so you can check them out, and you'll find out on the interview where he is going. He's going worldwide. So stay tuned and enjoy. I'm excited.
Start recording? Is it?
We're recording.
Yeah, we're
live.
recording. We're live, and this is a freestyle. Okay, so
Yes.
I'm grabbing you while I can, and so just FYI, You just met me on a couple days ago, but I do podcasting, and I really wanted to connect with you to ask you some questions.
Okay.
I'm fascinated of how you got started. My name is Malaika, actually. Means good spirits.
Good spirits.
That's me, baby. And I do a health and wellness show, and not just health and wellness, like in the physical. It's like overall, mind, body, spirit, and there is a lot of facets to it. And for you, I was doing a little bit of research on you, and if you could just briefly tell the viewers and listeners like who you are, what's your name, and where are you from, man?
I am Mighty Mystic, based in Boston, but originally from Goshen, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. That's a farming community, a very mystical, spiritual place. If you guys ever get a chance to go to Jamaica, you got to stop in Goshen. Goshen, yes. It's a very biblical place. There's a lot of gatherings, togetherness, community hangs, and just talking about spiritual elements of life and things that we don't want society to lose.
Yes.
We keep that going.
Give me one example of what you mean.
Yeah, I would just say just being, because we're spiritual beings.
Yes, sir.
I think nowadays society, they want to just eliminate that and make it look like we're just like robots just walking around life and not connecting.
A lot of politics involved.
A lot of things involved. Yeah. But we are spiritual, and we need to stay connected and talk about subject matters that's relatable to all people, not just cook up in your house, not interacting with your fellow brother and sister in your community. We want to keep that going, because that's how us as humans keep thriving and keep growing. Not this lock up, in the house, away from people. We don't want to do that. We're not growing.
That's not who we're meant to be.
No.
Right.
That's what we're designed to be.
Can we find an original love? Ooh, one that never dies.
I knew I was vibing with you for a reason, because that's how I feel. But I am just one person, but if I can do my part, that's where I'm at with that. And I feel that way with you, because you have a band, you all, four of you? Talk about it.
There could be as many as 7 of us.
Is that right?
This particular trip we're on, Oklahoma,
Yes.
We're short
Shout out
2
to-
members.
Okay.
But big up yourself.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. So we're down 2 members.
Okay.
But we're making the best of it. You know, it's a long tour. We're doing upwards of 150 shows a year.
Damn.
You know, some of the guys, you know, have to go home, fly out, fly back in. So we gave them a couple of days off.
Okay.
So guys are flying back in a couple of days.
So
we'll
7.
7 total.
And they're the players are the players are what, like if you have like a guitar player,
Yes.
right?
2 guitarists.
Okay.
A bass player.
Okay.
Drummer.
Yes.
We got percussions.
You got the band.
We got a bunch of elements. Like I said, we can keep adding a horn section if we need to.
Ooh.
Right now, we're kind of keeping things slim because it's a long road. 150 shows.
150 shows. You'll be in Cali. I know I'm there. So shout out to I'm from the IE. So I want to check.
My Cali friends, make sure y'all come vibe up.
So how do you? Okay, I'm like, okay. So you have these tours. You have a promoter. You promote yourself. I know I saw your page. You know that's helpful too. But in general, like, you know, that's a grind.
It's a grind.
Know, how do you do that?
So we have a whole team. We have a booking agent.
Okay.
We have a publicist. We have management, and we have the band itself, and everybody comes together. And we hash out how long we want to tour, what areas, what regions, what countries we want to tour, how long we want to go for.
Yeah.
And then we map that out and we put that into play. And it's a lot of marketing. What you're saying, a lot of marketing, a lot of promotions, a lot of staying up in contact with your fan base and know where your fan base is to go there. Yeah. And like we were talking about earlier, it's a spiritual component to my music. Yeah. So I try to put that in the music, but like we were talking off camera, I try to do that in a more danceable, less preachy way. Because I think traditional reggae can be a little overbearing on some folks, you know. Yeah. So I think the younger generation, they don't want the preachy vibe so much. Yeah. But we can give them high energy reggae, which is what I do. Yeah. High energy reggae, but we kind of add elements that are more danceable and make the fan base kind of enjoy it. Yeah. And then when you leave, you get some subconscious elements. I did get that too. And to get started in something like that, to have a band, you know, first I noted, so you're related, your family dynamics goes deep. Yes. I mean, you know, can I put it out there? Like, we could talk about it. I mean, I'm just curious because where your mother and father, they're in Jamaica. They were in Jamaica. Talk about that. Yeah, my mom is in Boston, but my dad stayed in Jamaica. He decided not to leave the island. Okay. He's a very spiritual guy. Lives on the farm. Wow, that is deep. Just kind of stays off the grid. He's that kind of a guy. He's like a community mystic that tells you who you are. Yes. That's where I get the name from. But also when I left Jamaica, I moved to Boston. Okay. I moved to an area they call the Mystic. If you ever watch a movie called Mystic River, Clint Eastwood movie, very popular movie. Mystic River. So I grew up right along the Mystic River. So it was a natural fit. I left Jamaica being the son of a mystic to grow into an area where it's mystic, and all I saw everywhere was mystic. So it kind of soaked in on me as a kid. I love it. And it was a reflection of also my music. So kind of had to use the name. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm feeling that. And so you gotta check you out. Put baby in a man ass. No make the concrete cover up the green grass. The world. Concrete boys and girls. Concrete world. Everywhere that's return. A concrete. So your fan base, is it multicultural, if I dare say, you know, I mean, coming from Jamaica is a very diverse island to begin with. Our motto is out of many, one people. Okay. Out of many, one people, you know. There's many. Before America was trying to be diverse, Jamaica was already diverse. They were. We had people from all over. Yeah. You gotta get to Jamaica. Yeah, man. Say first. Say a sentence or two. It's an easy one. Yo, Wagwan. What you do? Wagwan. People Wagwan. All right. That means what's going on. What's going on? What's the...
Wagwan. Did I say it? I probably didn't say it correct, but that's really interesting as well. So you got 7 band members. You're here in Oklahoma City. You performed in Edmond, and then I met him in Tulsa. But before that, I saw, and I was blown away in Arizona. Right? Was that what was that like? That looked like the business.
Arizona was
litty lit.
It was a great vibe. They put on their inaugural festival called Reggae Rise Up.
Right.
Reggae Rise Up is a quintessential U.S. reggae festival. There's one in Florida, one in Maryland, Vegas. They're all over.
Yeah.
So they branched out, put one in Arizona.
Okay.
And that one was crazy. It's, tens of thousands of people there. So I was honored to be on that.
That's beautiful.
It's such a vibe. So the Arizona and surrounding areas fan base really came out to that fest. Support, rage, had a good time.
Yeah.
Interacted. It was just a beautiful experience. I'm proud of that festival for slam dunking.
They did
slam
that.
Dunking that thing.
I'm like, dang, that is.
So we off that the tail end. We're just traveling. That's why we're here in Oklahoma. We're gonna go to next stop is Texas.
Texas. I did my research. I saw Texas.
Yes, Texas.
Are you going to Arkansas?
We're going to Arkansas. Yes.
It was 2 hours for me. I'm gonna talk some people into going over there.
Yeah, after Texas, we're going to Arkansas.
Yeah. So you're going back. It's like.
Yeah, we're jumping around.
We're
being on the road for like I said, 150 shows. That's more than half the year. So being on the road for that long,
right?
You never get everything to line up as you want it to.
Yeah.
You got to jump around and also jump around. You go where the audience is, where the fans are, where they want
that part.
You. So you go there. So that's,
it
all comes together.
Let me see what I know. There's some more questions I wanted to ask you. The main one. Okay, you were performing in front of a lot of people, give or take, right? So. That's a little bit of a pressure, I would imagine. I don't know. How do you take care of your mental mindset, brother? What do you do?
That's a tough one. That's a really tough one.
I want to know. The fans want to know, right?
I think for me is I like to go to a quiet space in my mind.
Okay.
No matter what's going on, it could be a lot of chaos backstage in the green room or wherever we are, but I find that I can close the door in my mind and go somewhere quiet, get my thoughts in order before I go on stage, because I don't like a wild scene before I go on stage.
Yeah.
So for me, that's what it is.
Mindset, right?
So I think it starts with being mentally balanced.
And that's
that's it. Being strong-minded and not doing too much, not being too high on the goods.
Okay.
Too low on the bads.
Really
balance.
Balance. I always talk about that. Like,
it's a thing in life.
And balance. Right, to me is like mind, body, spirit.
Yeah.
And I felt your spirit, like through the crowd. You portray that, so that's who you are. I feel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We as performers, we're nothing without the audience.
Mm-hmm.
We feed. It's a shared energy that's going on. If you could put a device that would show you the colors that's happening in exchange between band members, audience, it's a beautiful exchange. This is frequency that you can't really see, but it's there. It's very mystical.
You were doing that, Miss.
I lose myself.
I love it.
I lose myself. I don't even know, honestly.
Right.
I don't know where I am. Once I get on the stage,
yeah,
I could be on the clouds. I don't know. I'm gone.
Here's your song. I've been listening to it. What's it in the cloud? The cloud.
Riding on the clouds. That was on my early 20s.
Yeah, it's on my playlist now. And green, but
Cali green.
Yeah, because it's Cali.
Yeah, of course. I just can't support the Cali movement. Cali all the way.
Okay. Before we go, freestyle, you gotta do it. Just
freestyle?
Yeah. Come on. What you got?
I've had my bumps and bruises, my shares of wins and loses. I've been ripped to shred, left for dead, persecuted, but I'm built strong. So I lace my shoes. Sometimes to catch the smart one, you've got to play the stupid.
Oh.
So I plan my movements and I execute it. And yet my follow through is tricky like Rubik's Cubic.
Hey.
Spin them like lazy Susans. Slap out those crazy losers. Dirty like turkey cutins.
Yeah.
This is your execution.
Woo.
Big man, mighty mystics.
Oh my That's good. I got enough for you. I don't got enough, but hey, check him out. Let's see. Okay, so where can we find you? Because I already followed you. So boom, shout out, go.
I'm on all social media platforms. Website is mightymystic.com, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. Everything is Mighty Mystic. I check it. There's no manager.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I check it.
You or you? It's you.
It's me. It's not my copy.
Are you on TikTok?
I'm on TikTok. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. Everything is Mighty Mystic.
Mighty Mystic.
TikTok is the one I don't really use too much, but if you hit me, I will respond.
And before one more thing, so you're Mighty Mystic and your band. You know, I don't want to. I want to remember all because you have to have the band too, right? So. You all get along, obviously, and connect.
I mean, like any band will tell you, like on the road, you're off of 7-8 months out of the year. You're gonna have your bumps and bruises. You're gonna have your differences, but that's what makes a band a band. You got to find ways to get through that. Yeah, you got to find ways to overcome so you can get to whatever the desired outcome is. You know,
that's not showing up.
But no.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So that's what it is. We get along. We love each other.
That's what's up. Well, check him out, and if you are in a city near him, there on your like page, I saw there's a list of all of the places that you will be, so you can check them out too. What is it like? You're in. When does your tour end? In October? Or?
I mean, I don't know.
Never ending.
It's quite action packed, and I think we're announcing like 30 more shows in a few days. So it's gonna go up from 140, 150 to 170.
Well, you know what? You'll find him at a state or city near you.
We're going to every state this year except for 2.
Except for 2.
So chances are you can see me.
You can see him. Reasonably priced too. Yeah. All right. Oh, they have merchandise. I got my jacket, but yeah, that's on there too, right? They can get it online.
You can get some stuff online. Some stuff, small items, but for the bulk of it, you gotta come to the show.
You gotta come.
You gotta come. It's experience. Come vibe out. Come dance. Soak up the music and leave with a little merch.
Hey, I'm gonna have my editor like put your sound on at the end. But this is Molly Freebird, so thank you, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to chat with you. Check them out. I will post, and we will send a link. You know, of well, you said all social media, so that's no problem. Boom. All right. Well, thank you, and be well.